Good afternoon. I pray that your Thursday was filled with spaces and places of joy, of peace, of happiness. That if you were in a part of the country that was experiencing warm weather, that you were able to go outside and experience a little bit of it. Fresh air does the body good. Today I posted something that says you don't have to be fully healed to give or receive love again. Healing is a constant state. Let me repeat it. You don't have to be fully healed to give or receive love again. Healing is a constant state. Well, when I read this, the first thing that came to mind for me is, but you at least need to be in the healing process. But you at least need to be in the healing process. You know, so many of us have gotten our feelings hurt, have come out of bad relationships, have had situations that did not go our way, and as a result, we are broken, we are wounded, we have just been tossed to the curb, and we feel every bit of that. But then what do? We go right back into the next situation, the next relationship, the next friendship. I don't know if that's a word. The next whatever. But no healing has occurred. There's been absolutely no healing from that thing, that situation, that relationship that broke our heart. We have not allowed ourselves the opportunity to heal, the opportunity to grieve. So I do want to say to you, healing is a constant state. We will never be at a place in our lives when we are totally healed. It's not like when you have an accident, or let's say if you scratch yourself or burn yourself, and there's an open wound, and then after some time, when you put salve on it, let it get some air, it doesn't leave a mark, and you have really no memory. There's no reminder that something had been broken, that something had been in disarray, that something had been disrupted, because the wound has healed. And then there's some wounds. I remember on my finger, and this will tell you how old I am, even though I tell my age, whatever, I'm 65. But I remember when they still delivered milk in bottles. And one day I was young, and I was taking the milk upstairs to one of my neighbors' homes, and I slipped, and the milk bottle broke and cut my finger. And that was over 50 something years ago. And the wound has healed, but I still have a scar. But guess what? Even though there's still a scar, because healing has taken place, that spot no longer pains me. That spot is no longer gentle to touch. That spot is no longer sensitive. Yes, there is a reminder that something had occurred that at the time was very painful. But because I have gone through a healing process, all I have is a reminder of the scar. And you may say, so what does that mean about healing is ongoing? You mean I'm never going to be healed? What is the point? Well, the reason why, slow down, slow down, slow down. The reason why healing is a constant state is because every day that we wake up, we have an opportunity to experience new situations, to experience new possibilities, to experience new nuances in our relationships. You cannot predict everything that can possibly happen. Some things are generated internally from us. Some things are generated from a macro level, which is external to us, but within our circle. And some things we are impacted by because of systems. So there is never going to be an opportunity, not for a long period of time, where you will not experience some degree of hurt. where you will not experience some degree of sadness, where you will not experience some degree of discomfort. But I am here to tell you, my lovelies, that if you allow yourself to heal, you will be healthier. If you allow yourself to heal, you'll be ready for the next situation. But if you don't give yourself the healing process, if you don't allow yourself to heal, guess what? You bring in all that hurt and anger and bitterness from that past hurt, you lugging that on your back into the new relationship. You already bogged down. You already coming with baggage, you know. And so you're bogged down already. You don't have as much energy. You don't have as much openness or flexibility. And you're not allowing yourself to be open to new possibilities. You're not allowing yourself to be open to the new situation and all the goodness that may be waiting for you in what is new, because you're so busy hanging on to what is old. There's an example I want to give, and it's probably not exactly related, but I want to give it anyway because I thought about it earlier and I thought it was a good example. So just bear with me. I was thinking about people who say, you know, I'm not ready to be in a relationship because I'm still healing. But in fact, they either aren't doing any healing at all and they're too scared to be in a relationship, or they have done really great healing work. They have grieved, they have healed, but now they're scared to test the waters again. They're still afraid to try something new. And so in their mind, they're like, you know, let me just keep trying to work this out. Let me just try to work out every possibility. And here's my example. It's kind of like if you want to learn how to ride a bike and you started off on a stationary bike, okay? And you could ride that stationary bike because guess what? It's bolted to the ground. But if for whatever reason you have never gone out and ridden on a real bike, you can ride that stationary bike all you want. You will not be able to perfect a bike on the streets until you actually go on the road, until you actually get on a bike that's not bolted down, until you come outside of your safety zone, come outside of your comfort zone, take a deep breath and say, you know what? I have healed. I have gone through a healing process of that past misery, that past pain, and now I've gotten myself together, and now I'm ready to take the risk to walk into, with a big smile on my face, to walk into all that God has for me in this new part of new transition, new stage of my life. So again, you don't have to be fully healed to give or receive love again. Healing is a constant state, but my message to you is you need to at least be in the process of healing. You need to at least have acknowledged the need to heal. Talk with you tomorrow. Enjoy your evening. Bye-bye.